Welcome back to episode 6 of May the Best Entrepreneur Win, where we're going to scroll around somewhere random and somewhere in a different country, actually, just to prove to you that you can do this over here in, like, Paris, France. I see Paris, I see France, I see your underpants. And that's pretty much what you would say to businesses over here as a pitch. You're like, I see Paris, I see France, I see your business's underpants. And then same thing as always, right? I introduced you to the Google GMB in the last video. I introduced you to the Google Analytics, where you can right-click on the website and searchy search. Nobody can hide anything from you because you're going to understand it. And I want you to understand it. Because if you're missing anything that I'm trying to explain to you, you're not going to understand it. And then you're like, why am I doing this? And then I'm going to ask you, I don't know, why are you doing it? And then we're both going to be confused. So if you were to wander around Paris, France, and click on any one of these brands over here in Paris, France, you're going to see that there's these same issues. And unfortunately, I can't read French. And these people have their TikTok over here. This guy somehow posted his TikTok. That's smart on him. But they have 95 photos. So they're not uploading on their GMB. So that's one that you can manage. And then we'll scroll out of Paris, France, and then we'll go to South Africa. And then we'll just scroll into Durban, South Africa, because why not? You know, maybe you want to go live in South Africa and do this. Maybe you want to go to Mustang Sports Bar that has 11 Google GMB posts. So they're not even uploading their photos. So there's no photos uploaded. They don't even have a website. So what do we do when people don't have a website? We go find people that are in other countries to build websites. And then this website right here, it's built on WordPress, and they still have their favicon. How do we know it's built on WordPress? Come on. You should trust me by now. And if you don't trust me, then you should probably stop watching this video and then exit out of the website. I heard if you hit Alt F4, it speeds up your computer. And then if somebody really hit Alt F4, then they're totally gone. Anyways, this is a WordPress website, right? But the same thing. You'd be engaging this on the Instagram side. Can you work with businesses in foreign countries? Yeah, sure. Because this one literally links over to a blank Instagram.com. So there you go. Look at that. Magic. I landed on a website and I already see 2 problems. So I'm not going to do these foreign countries because I don't really do these foreign countries and I really can't read what's going on here. So I can't really tell whether or not I'm going to be beneficial because I assume this is on a street corner over here. They're probably super busy based on their geographical location. So basically they're going to say in French, go F yourself. And then I'm going to say, I will. So we're going to stick to the English, but I just wanted to show you that if you do go in these other places, they're not going to have Facebook pixels, they're not going to have TikTok pixels. When we inspect them in Control Find for Google, we can see that they have like a Facebook/Google like over here. And then, is that a Google Tag Manager right there? Google Analytics source. They have policies, Google Privacy. They don't have their GTM set. And then you would search GTM right here and smack enter a bunch of times, and apparently it's bringing something up. And I don't know what that is. But you'd see their Google Tag Manager set there. So we're going to go back over in the United States of America. Land of the literal freedom. Here's some freedom right here. We're going to go to Boone somewhere in the middle of somewhere. And we're going to look on Stick Boy Bread Company. And what you have to realize with these companies sometimes, like if somebody's selling bread, somebody's selling donuts, somebody's selling pastries, somebody's selling cakes, this is where you need to learn to not assume that you can help people's businesses. So don't say, I can help your business grow. Because an established business owner is going to look at you and be like, oh, so what do I make my money from? And then you shot yourself in the foot. So never say, I'm going to help your business grow. I can help you with your digital strategy online. I know that for sure. But these companies right here, you're going to realize majority of the time that they don't actually rely on social media. So I don't know where we're at right now, but we're going to do that business. And then where are we? We're in Tennessee. No, we're not in Tennessee. We're somewhere in North Carolina. So now we're going to go to Greenville over here. We're going to work. Just to be honest, stick with restaurants when you first start. Get that shit figured out. And then move on to these other ones. Like here's a hair salon. Okay, 22 posts. They're not doing their GMB. So if you're sticking specifically to GMB, then you just balls to the wall. Go to this law firm right here and be like, yo, you guys have only posted 7 times. Go to this engineering place and screw it. They're probably going to be like, I don't really understand how social media is going to help us. I'm going to be like, me either. But I took some program online that told me to call you. So stick to restaurants because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to see that a majority of these 381 reviews, 40 photos, That means they're not uploading. And then it goes to their Facebook. And then look at this website. This is their hair salon. I can't even read your text. Why can't I read your text? Please tell me it's Wix. Oh, it's WordPress. How do they get that with WordPress? Yeah, that's magic. So you can't even really read this one. It's The Common Room. And they just totally had to pick the most unlegible letters and then the most insane looking background that makes me be like, wait, what's going on here? Let me find my reading glasses, and then I can kind of still read it a little bit better because these are blue light glasses. But this salon right here is, I mean, it's not bad, but is this individual links to Instagram? Oh no, they all have their own individual links, which is not the end of the world. But then let's go to the very bottom. Where's the business's Instagram? Well, the business doesn't have an Instagram. Where's the business's Facebook page? Well, it's not linked. So there's no Facebook pixel, no TikTok pixel, no chat bot. We right click, we go to inspect, then we control find. We're looking for the Google Tag Manager, and then we're just looking for Google Analytics. Like Google Fonts, nothing. So there's an example of somebody that you'd be able to reach out to. This is obviously like if you're in the hair space, you know, this is the reality. Social media is so lucrative to the point where, like, if you were a hairdresser, you'd be smarter to go towards hair salons because you understand the verbiage, you understand how their business models function, and then you'd be able to help them. Because when somebody clicks on book a time, it sends us over to third party. And then these third party websites track their social media analytics. You can see up there on the right side, but they ain't never going to let you track those social media analytics. So there's offline events to learn about. So right there, that's an example of a business you can go towards. Up here, you can see that there's no, like, this is this blank space on the top right here. They should have their logo up there. They shouldn't have these things the same color. Like your menu sits at the top of your website. Everything below the website, it shouldn't be like that. And then this Facebook and Instagram right here, boom, they both load. That's great. But look, that's their logo. That's not their logo. That's not their logo. So they got a cookie, they got a pie, and then they have their actual logo. So those are some things that you want to be aware of. And what would you do with this? You would say, hi, how are you doing? My name is Blank. I'm calling from Blank, and I was wondering if today was a bad day to talk about social media. And then they're probably going to tell you no. And then you know what to do when they tell you no. You tell them, that's okay. And then you hang up. No, I'm kidding. They say, oh, we're not interested. Yeah, I know you're not interested. You don't know me, and I don't know you, and I'm just looking for a chance to introduce myself and company. And then the rest is in the program. Like, I can't just sit here and just magically make you believe that you're going to be able to do this based on these videos. If you're willing to pick up the phone and call people, then yes, you're going to realize how much easier this is because every single place, like, look, they're posting the same photos that they did on Instagram as they did on Facebook. And do they work on Facebook? I don't know. This gets 86 likes. There's no hashtags. It's a birthday cake for a dog. And then they're doing hashtags over here, but then they're doing like weird stuff like hashtag cheesecake, hashtag salted caramel. Let me show you the difference between blurry photo and bad angles versus professional picture with good angles. You don't take pictures of cake from the top. You take them from the side. And then salted caramel, you take it from the side. Like, could you imagine if people were, like, could you imagine if somebody took a photo of this over top? It would look like this. And then it wouldn't work. So make sure you go through the free Instagram page. Watch yourself be able to generate income from it. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. Everybody's doing the same thing. I bet you they're liking these and not replying. Wow, how much effort was put into clicking this button a bunch of times. Look at that. Here, look, I can do it too. Look at that. I just did the same thing as their business. Bam. Success. So there's no 10xing. There's no lead generation strategy happening from here. They're taking pictures of blueberries from random places. They are the best. Yum, blueberries. Yum, yum, yum. Like, why don't you say something? They're just, reply, look at that. I'm the only person that liked that. But hey, look, there we are together. Homeostasis Diet and Sticky Boy Bread Co. You know, and these are lead generation strategies where you'd go like other people's businesses to follow your own. And then their Instagram goes to employment opportunities. So apparently they need some employees. So takeaway for this business right here, what we're looking at is like they have a logo and their logo is not on their Instagram, their logo is not on their Facebook, and then I guarantee you they are not running Facebook advertisements because kabam, no Facebook ads. So what you're looking at here is maybe a lead generation strategy, maybe less laziness where they upload something different on their pages. And then, you know, delete this closing on the 4th of July thing. Like, happy 4th, closing at 4 p.m. today. 12 people are like, you're closing at 4 p.m. So hopefully that's a post that's valuable, right? Wrong. Wrong. Don't post about when you're going to be closed. And if you're going to post about when you're going to be closed, at least delete it. So right here, you can, they're Google. This is set up with Facebook. And then from Facebook, you have to go here. And then from here, they don't even have a website, apparently. But apparently they do have a website. Oh, wait, this is a different business. This business doesn't have a website. So you can build them a website. And then what is this background? It is a literal blurry green. It's like somebody went on Nickelodeon and got covered in slime. So that doesn't work, does that? No. All right, we're going to do 2 more. So 2 more, and I'm going to look away. I'm going to scroll into here. And I'm going to throw the map up. Where are we at? Oh, no. I'm in Mexico. Hang on. We're going to scroll in here, and we're going to go this way. We're going to scroll in here. And I have no clue where we are right now. We're on Hartwood Road, and then Schmidt Road. And then we're just going to, up there's a yellow. There's yellow. When we get on yellow, we follow yellow, and we end up with more yellow. So we're going to drive down this street. And look, we found Just Stop In. Perfect. They have 31 posts. That means they're not uploading on their GMB. They're a bar/grill. Goes over to Facebook. That means they probably don't have a website. And I'm not going to do these places in the middle of nowhere because that just doesn't... Hey, look, we're in Green Bay. Does that mean the Green Bay Packers? I know nothing about sports. So we can see this website here. And then we're going to do like one more in this town as well. We're going to go over here. Not McDonald's. Notice, so you see how all these places are near each other? Like, why does McDonald's, KFC, and Subway all have to be near each other? It's like poison. We're all gonna sit near each other. And then Starbucks obviously opens up next to any other coffee shop. So we're gonna do this coffee shop. They have 8 posts. They have no reviews. So this more than likely is a new business. They don't have their number and they don't have their hours. So you're gonna be able to call businesses about these simple things right here. Like, hey, how you doing? My name is blank. I'm calling from blank, and I was wondering if today was a bad day to talk about your Google profile. And then shut up. Like, don't keep talking. Hey, I was wondering if today was a bad day to talk about your Google profile. I saw you guys didn't have your hours on here. I saw you didn't have your phone number. And then when I went over to your website, I saw this thing pop up on me, and then you had your face. Like, just ask, stop talking, and they'll tell you what's going on. And you can see that this might be an e-commerce store. It might not be an e-commerce store, but I don't think it is because they have retail locations and they have drive-through locations. So maybe a relatively new brand. And would you look at that? They're verified. That's good, right? The verification badge doesn't mean too much. Anybody can get it. But what we're looking at here is like, okay, so they reused this post right here. They're using some professional photography here. But like, what is this double smiles day? Yes. Any fall flavors coming soon? Well, that's 39 minutes ago, so we'll give them a break. But let's see if they're replying to people. No replies. No replies. Maybe one reply. Nope, just kidding. No replies. No replies. Nothing. 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 Still nothing. So this is a place that you would engage with. Oh, look, they replied here. Maybe from July 27th they're hitting on it. They're like, you know what? We'll reply weeks later. They replied here. Thanks for the love. Make sure to visit our bio. No. You message them, and then you DM them, and I assume they don't DM them. So it doesn't matter how big the businesses are. There's always going to be something that can be improved upon. Like the fact that there's highlight covers, but then they're not all matched to the Kellers. So it looks like they started it, and then they did that thing where they got a little lazy. Or maybe the owner wanted to change it. You never know until you ask. But what we're looking at with this brand is we're going over to the Facebook page. We're going to go to send message, and apparently 5:20, I sent them a voice message. And then, oh yeah, hey, is anyone there? And then I sent them a message. And then it says, thanks for reaching out, social@thisplace.com. Anytime I see those, I just straight up ignore those ones because I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time reaching out to this social team over here because they're the ones that are like causing the problems. And then you can see that they're not utilizing a chat bot. So it's just kind of one of those things where like, why would just automate all of this? Like, would love to try this, win soon, automate every single one of these with the same thing. Like, thanks for the love, get our sweepstakes here. Like, thanks for the love, get our sweepstakes here. Like, hi, this. Like, I would not go through all of this. But page transparency, what we're going to be looking at here is that they are running advertisements. When we look on their website, they have their pixel, so that's good. And then when we realize this, they're running 180 advertisements, which is good. These are carousel advertisements for get directions. There's nothing wrong with those. The only issue would be these videos are not going to be long enough. These are those 10-second random snip clips that people are making. And then you want to have something that's like So you would only be able to really look at the fact if they have a retargeting strategy or not. And all these ads are the same. Like they're doing the same thing on every single one of these advertisements. So there's nothing wrong with that. However, you want to have a very strong brand video that is anchoring new customers. Like the anchor video, so let me scroll to the bottom. There should be a master anchor video at the beginning of all of this. Oh, nope, you lost it right there. That's a political thing launched. So they don't have a brand video, right? So you'd be able to engage this brand with a brand video and then allow them to retarget every layer of their advertisements off of it. But the reason you see this ad multiple times, the same ads in all different places, is because they're all being sent in different locations. And what this should technically look like is like you see these ads right here. Here, check this out. Bodybuilding. So let me show you. They should just have multiple creatives of these that are targeted in different areas. Bodybuilding. I need to put space here. Bodybuilding.com. So you can see this, and then what you're going to see below these are this ad has X creatives. So let's see. Oh, maybe where is it at? They should totally have it. Oh, nope, we went back. Hang on. Hangton. So, oh, okay. I guess they updated that. So this ad has multiple versions. Is what you should see, but then I think their ad does not have multiple versions. So yeah, okay, they moved it. So you see how these ads don't have multiple versions, right? You can see that there's only one version of this advertisement. So that's where it's like the A/B testing whether or not they're testing images. So these brands, I wouldn't really go for these brands because they're bigger brands. However, you're always going to be able to fill a space in these companies. For instance, they have a blog, right? So let's see what their blog looks like, right? So October 5th, 2022. So every 2 days, somebody's writing a blog article, or it's sometimes 2 blog articles in one day, which is good. And if they didn't have a blog, you'd be able to address them with a blog, and you would use an AI robot that's going to help you with blogging because you don't want to waste your time doing that. So moral of the story here, you can definitely engage these kind of brands if you want. Me personally, I kind of ignore them. There's like very small things that you can look at. And then when there's a social media marketing team, they basically just think you're coming to take their job from them, which you are coming to take their job from them. And then a little key takeaway right here is, do you see this Philippines 3? So there's at least 3 VAs that probably manage this page because the Philippines, it costs like $7,000 to hire a person for a whole year over there. So that's really good. Now, one last one we're going to look at is going to be this place right here called Captain Wok Winery. No Facebook pixel, no TikTok pixel, no chatbot. Very unclear. You have one photo of the front of your building, then you have another photo of the front of your building, and then you have nothing. So we're going to open up the Facebook, we're going to open up the YouTube, we're going to open up the Instagram accounts as well. So what we're looking at here, as you can see, this is here, but there's nothing about this. Captain Wok crafts true Wisconsin wines in our downtown. That's great. Then there's a Bitly link. And then they're probably using all the wrong hashtags. Yep. Hashtag cheers. Oh, there's nothing better than hashtag cheers. I swear. If this goes into cheerleaders, I'm done. I'm done. We're all done. I'm not making any more of these anymore because I've proved the point. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to make this is number 5. This is number 6. So there's going to be 4 more where I bore you to death with all of these problems that you can go solve and get paid lots of money. Hashtag cheers. Okay, sweet. It was beers. Okay, good. Thought it was going to be cheerleading there for a second. I was a little bit scared. So anyways, there's a bell. There's a box, then there's 2 things, then there's all this other shit going on in the background. There's a light over there, there's a mirror, and then everyone else has white background with beer, and then very clear, these are the photos that work. Like, this is what everyone's pushing into, this is what works. And then obviously just get a girl to hold something, and then magic happens. But these are the tags that they're using. Why are they using these ones? Because hashtag wine time, guarantee this one's going to be imploded with girls. Come on. Don't fail me, internet. Alright, there's 2. But then wine is actually, okay, it's actually wineries and wine. I got a little bit ahead of myself right there. But this is what works, not this. Not only did they take a picture inside, but they didn't take a picture of like the actual vineyard itself. And this is a perfect brand to engage. They have a YouTube, and they're posting on their YouTube. Let's watch their YouTube video.
Hello, my name is Mally, and today I will be sharing with you our dried fruit and wine flight.
Sounds cool. I mean, I wouldn't knock that at all. I'm glad that they're showing up, putting some stuff out there. They're making some shorts. but their shorts are gonna. Please tell me it's not pouring something.
Introducing our new dry red Merit House.
No. What they need to do is like throw grapes against the wall and upload like some motivational video, like motivational speech on top of that. So you can even help them with that. Just look through the general reels that are happening. Like for instance, hang on. Here's how they'd be able to make a better reel. So all you got to do is go in here. Sorry, I got to send myself 30 photos really fast. Boop, 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 boop. All you would do is go into your actual reels, and then you would just literally follow this.
When we used to talk.
That's all you do is.
Remember when we used to talk?
And then you just upload anything, and then they magically work. There is no strategy involved. So you would just let them know, hey, I get it that you guys are trying, but that shit don't work. You just basically have to act like a zombie and upload nonsense, and that's what works. And then when we go to their Facebook page, you're going to notice all the same things, right? They're double posting right here. Nobody's replying back here. And then let's see if there's a comment on here that nobody replied to that. I think they liked it. Oh, going to use mine for the first time in August. Are you talking to them? You figuring it out? Did you try to get a product review? What's going on there? And then remember, always send message. Is anyone available to chat? I don't care. Moving on. So, does it make sense yet? Do we understand that the Google Maps is where you have an endless number of businesses that everybody in the social media marketing industry does not call, because everybody on these programs that people create tell you to make some Facebook group, tell people that you're making all this money, and then sell them into some program where you just sold them into a program that tells them how to sell the program to someone else. My program teaches you to go to real businesses, to go to My Father's Place, and then look at My Father's Place's photos, and then look how many reviews My Father's Place has, and then find out that my father has been having things said about him, and he's not saying anything back. That sounds like a bad dad. And then we go to myfathersplace.dx, and then we realize that My Father's not secure. My Father's Place is not secure. Somebody could easily go in there. And then we see the dead space on the left and right. It's not a deadbeat dad. It's just My Father's Place didn't understand that they're probably on a website content management system such as Squarespace. That anybody, once again, that anybody can go here and say, hey, I can help you with your website. And then you go over here to Fervor.com, and then even if you have one hand, look, one hand behind my back, you copy this, and then you go over here and then you paste this, and then you click with your fingers, and then you find the ability to connect the dots and generate income online in front of you. So it's pretty simple. I can't make this stuff up. As you guys know, I've been doing this live. Girls, non-denominational. Sorry, not everybody is guys. I come from 1990, and apparently I'm ignorant or something based on that. But My Father's Place, we're going to go to the Facebook page. That's a pretty cool looking dad. And then I don't really know what else is going on here. That's a cool photo, though. But they could probably use a logo, because that's their logo, I think. That's definitely not their logo. That's their logo. And then their Instagram page is just... Somebody go help my father, please. He doesn't know how to use Instagram, because this is just... Whoa! Where even is this? This is in... Where are we? Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver. Vancouver, Oregon? Yeah, somewhere. Anyways, that's your last lead. There is literally, go through the Instagram program, go to this page, relentlessly call them, let them hang up on you, and then call them like a week later. And then if they hang up on you again, here's the new trick that I'm going to add to your arsenal of tricks. You find a friend that also has a marketing agency, and then you say, hey, this person has just been giving me the shaft. And then you have them call. And then when that person calls and they say, stop calling here, you say, well, how about I at least tell you why people keep calling you? Is that fair? And then stop talking, because you're probably going to hear a dial tone after that. But you know what? At least you tried. And that's all that matters. Like, I promise you, when I first started all of this, it was really uncomfortable. And people are like, we're not interested. And I'm like, oh, I'm like hacking up a hairball. I'm like, ah. And then they'd hang up. And then I would want to go deliver flyers, and then I'd just be like, yeah, I'm going to go home and play video games. So realize this is a process. You're going to get really good at it if you don't give up. Like, there's been over 3, 5, I think we're on like hour 6.5. You've spent 6.5 hours hearing me just about things on the internet. So now it's your job to like go put yourself out there and look like a total idiot for a while, because that's normal. But you're not going to look like an idiot for long, because one person sent 6 videos that I teach you how to send in the program, and they got offered a job and they got a client. So, like, do this stuff. Realize that no one else is doing this. Like, I had a phone call with somebody today that said, damn, I wish I would have found your website before I bought this program, because this program that I bought for $1,000 is teaching the shit that's on your website for free, and I'm having a hard time getting clients. And then I started watching these videos, and then it started to make sense, and that's who I was talking to on the phone. And I was like, okay, so you booked a call. What can I help you with? What do you need? Because I was confused. Buy the freaking program, go through the program, have money, congratulations. I don't want anything more from you. If you want to give me more, awesome. The program is $47. That's because you're going to spend more money on books. You're going to spend more money in 3 months on the website that you have to buy. So, go learn and earn. Read, lead. It's not hard. And just to give you a little bit of an extra, here, look. We're going to go to this place, Mount Olive, somewhere random. Click on B&K Bakery. And then you're going to see, well, you're going to see my computer freeze real quick, so hang on. Click on BK Bakery. 27 photos, 108 Google reviews, Facebook.com. I rest my case. They don't even have a website. So there you go. Another free lead. Would y'all like a website? No, we don't want a website. Alright, hang up. Call somebody else then. It's not hard. There's literally too many businesses, and there's more businesses being created every single day. And even if you're not joining it for the business, hopefully you've been to the health and wellness page, because there's modules from a gut restoration dietitian in there. There's mindset modules. You want to build an e-commerce store and run ads to sell random things from China? No. Go to one of these real businesses and build them an e-commerce store, and then leverage the existing brand identity to sell things online. And then when they're like, whoa, I don't really believe in e-commerce. And I'm like, you know what? Me either. But how about we build you an e-commerce page and make you some money? Totally for free. So when you first start out, start doing some shit for free, right? If you want to be known as the person that does e-commerce stores, go to the biggest business in your town. Knock on their door. Not metaphorically knock on their door. Maybe go meet them. Maybe ask for a chance to introduce yourself and company. If you're in the program, you got the flyers. Go use the flyers. Walk in the door. Hi, how are you doing? My name is Paul. And I'm looking for a chance to introduce myself and company, and I wanted to drop this flyer off to the owners. Are they by chance in today? And then you stop talking, and then they'll tell you whether or not they're in. And then, boom. And that's the part where you feel the anxiety and you crap your pants whenever it's the first business that you walk in with a new process that you've never done, and the owner's actually there. And then you're like, crap, what do I say again? And all you do is say, hi, reach out your hand. Don't give them a dead fish. Shake with a hand. So, like, squeeze your fist and feel like you got some hand strength. If not, you better go home and grab that gripper and just sit there and just until your hand gets really strong. And then when you meet people, you're like, ugh. Don't crush their fingers. Just, just get real strong hands. And then shake the hand. And then there you go. Look at that. You went from sitting in your house, not knowing what to do at all, watching videos online, creating something, walking to places, getting exercise, there's a plus there, and then communicating with strangers, social anxiety goes away there, there's a plus, and then boom, person's like, yeah, how you doing? Then you crush their hand, you just squish their fingers, just, hi, nice to, then they're like, oh, and then you hand them the letter. I'm just kidding. Have fun with this, because if it isn't fun, don't do it. Like, I have fun when I do this. That is why I do it. That is why I am totally cool with showing up and giving you a half hour of my time, just in hopes that you're actually listening. And funny enough, people that book calls, they're like, yeah, I watch all your videos. And I'm like, well then, what are you waiting for? And they're like, I don't know, I just want to talk. And I was like, all right, yeah. Go get in the program, have a great day, bye. And then I'm just not going to talk to you because, like, whatever. It's not to be mean. It's just kind of like, come on, man, like, go do some stuff. Like, what do you want from me? You want me to tell you something that my videos haven't told you? Because I'm very transparent. I tell you everything I possibly can. So go here, introduce yourselves. It's not hard. Like it's only hard because you haven't done it. And then when you start doing it, it's real easy. And then you're gonna have so much fun because you're gonna make more money than you ever made in your life if you actually follow this process. Because I can't make this shit up. I can't tell you that Imo's Pizza has 42 posts, and then Imo's Pizza, when we go to their website, guess what? Imo's Pizza is built on let me see if I can eat my own words here. This is definitely Squarespace or Wix. How do I know this? Because I'm totally guessing. But just out of guessing for a long time, look at that. I mean, not Squarespace or Wix, I meant WordPress or Squarespace. Wix is like the ones that look like they're really bad. WordPress and Squarespace are the ones that look like they're kind of put together. And this one having like the order online, the menu right here, the carousel with specials. This would take somebody on Wix way too long to put together. And it would also probably look like garbage if they did it on Wix. So there you go. WordPress. Kabam, kabam. And then Facebook, Instagram. Go get them, my friends. I will see you in the next video. Or maybe in the program. Stop dilly-dallying. Go make your $47 by going to any one of these random businesses that I've shown you in the past couple videos and then talking to them. Set up their Facebook pixel. Manage their Instagram page. Give them an online strategy. There's a gazillion different things you can do, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!